Hi guys, I just wanted to do a video on some of the things I actually edited out on my other video, um, and that was the meshing and the speed skimming. Depending on the type of job I do, but the speed skim is a superb tool when you're doing jobs like this, and that is meshing the wall or scrim taping the wall with, the large pieces you see now. From experience, when walls have been chopped about and replastered and cut out for all sorts, then bonded, and some of it's cement, some of it's bonding coat, I don't have confidence in a wall not cracking. You can't stop plaster from cracking. When you go to do a job, and a customer says, oh, can you guarantee it not cracking? The answer is no, because it's just foolish to actually do that, to be honest, because you can't guarantee it, but you can prevent it. And this is one of the ways I've learned over the years to try and prevent cracking. Don't get me wrong, this is not a complete cure either. It makes it much stronger. There's a couple of different qualities of this mesh you can get. For argument's sake, in my other video, I use the yellow mesh, and the yellow mesh is for rendering outside, or K-rendering, but I like to use it inside on bad walls. Now this red mesh, it looks pink on screen, but it's actually red. It is not as good quality, but it doesn't need to be. It's the quality of, say, scrim tape, but it just comes in a large roll. So if you had a crack in the wall, or a join or anything, a lot of the time you'll watch a professional plasterer just throw a bit of scrim tape on it. Well, this is the same thing, except this is on a much bigger scale. I'm not just putting it on one little bit. I want the scrim tape to cover the whole wall. And these are the speed skims. I got two different sizes. I'll be using the other size in a minute. Now this does two things. It's just a much bigger trowel, basically, and it flattens out as well. It not only actually blends the mesh into the plaster, but it also smooths and flattens. And you can actually see where it might need a little bit more skim, or it takes off what might be a little bit too much. So in other words, it gives you a flat area. If you are doing this as a beginner, you noticed I actually skimmed the whole wall first and then went back to the beginning and then put the scrim, mesh, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you also noticed that when I was actually smoothing it out, it was drying in the top left hand corner. Now, don't do that as a beginner. If you're going to mesh it, plaster the wall to the size of the mesh, then put the mesh on, then move along, plaster the wall, put the next piece of mesh on. Because if you're not quick enough, and you go back to the beginning, there's the bigger speed skim. This is what gets it level. Yeah, if you're not quick enough, you basically, it's going to be too dry to actually put the mesh on. So if you're a quick plasterer, yes, do it this way. If you're not as quick, just put the mesh on as you're going along. See, I'm putting a little bit more pressure on the left hand side simply because it's drying basically. Go all directions, and then you'll know then, and the speed skim will get all, it'll get it flat basically. And now last but not least, any last little bits that obviously both speed skims are too big for, and you're not happy with, just get a bit on the trowel, smooth it out, and that's it. It's ready for its second skim. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be bringing out a lot more videos, not just on plastering. There we go, that's all done. Take care for now. See you soon.